Hello, this is the 28th issue of Catch of the Day, available on the Branch Talk YouTube channel. Today we're going to continue with the reading of Doug Mitchell's book, Holy Cow, Holy Dung, and it's based on Numbers 19 and Ezekiel 4, starting at the page of top of page 23. It says, regardless of the controversy over selling our books on the Sabbath, or whether or not the minister was making any kind of sound reasoning for book sales by making the statement that Israel killed the lamb on and sacrificed it on the Sabbath, which he wasn't, one of the two of them is wrong in their statement about Sabbath sacrifices. Either there were animals killed and sacrificed on the Sabbath, or there weren't. Victor Hardif further states his position on the matter. Though the sacrificial was a sacred religious service requiring much labor, they were not permitted to do it on the seventh-day Sabbath. For this reason, God gave them the monthly Sabbaths in which they were to do that sacred work. If God did not allow every kind of religious service to be performed on the seventh-day Sabbath, then will he now? I, the Lord, change not. Read Leviticus 23, Ibid, page 149 to 150. Is that statement regarding the sacrificial true to the Bible? That is, that they were not permitted to do it, the sacrificial, on the seventh-day Sabbath? In both statements, he gives Leviticus 23 as the supporting text for his assertion. By reading that chapter, one does not find there any sacrifices ordained for the Sabbath. But is that all there is on the matter? No, for we read in the book of Numbers, And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Command the children of Israel, and say unto them, My offering and my bread for my sacrifices made by fire, for a sweet savour unto me, shall ye observe to offer unto me in their due season. And on the Sabbath day 2 lambs of the first year without spot, and 2 tenth deals of flour for a meat offering, mingled with oil, and the drink offering thereof. This is the burnt offering of every Sabbath, beside the continual burnt offering, and his drink offering. Numbers 28, 1, 2, 9, 10. According to these verses, not only were the continual burnt offering, the 1 lamb in the morning and the 1 in the evening, to be sacrificed on the Sabbath, but because it was the Sabbath, an additional 2 lambs, and their additional meat and drink offerings were also offered. So rather than the Israelites being not permitted to do it, the sacrificial, on the seventh-day Sabbath, they actually were commanded to do twice the regular sacrificial work, much labor. That is, they sacrificed 2 additional lambs, besides the 2 of the continual daily burnt offerings, making 4 burnt offerings on the Sabbath. As to whether or not there were any offerings done on Sabbath, Ellen White says, the daily service consisted of the morning and evening burnt offering, the offering of sweet incense on the golden altar, and the special offerings for individual sins. And there were also offerings for Sabbaths, new moons, and special feasts. Patriarchs and Prophets, page 352. So who was right, the minister or Victor Hardif? From first glance it appears that the minister was correct and Victor Hardif wrong, for God did ordain sacrifices for the Sabbaths. But none of that can be used as an excuse for selling our books on Sabbath. So what does this mean? Does it make Victor Hardif a false prophet? Of course not. It means that the Lord did not direct his mind to Numbers 28 and permitted the error. Who is blind but my servant? But why would the Lord do such? Because he foresaw what some would do with Victor Hardif's writings, that is, try to make them and him infallible idols they can worship. Check it all out. Good day.